Hello, Menagerie. I'm your host, Mazentius, and welcome back to the Last Door Collector's Edition. I'm your host, Mazentius, and last time I was just getting lost. So afterwards, I decided, after crashing and everything happened, I decided to come back and see if I could find a hand icon on my own, and I finally found it. And so let's just get right back into things. And I found it right here on the lamp. Hopefully this will get us going. Okay. At least I have that lantern. Makes sense why I couldn't get it before. But now I think I know what to do. It makes a lot more sense that I can just take the light bulb covered in blood and then use that for the red light. Because why not? Now the bulb is grossly covered in blood. I needed a red light. And then I can open up that camera. So this is going to make things a lot easier and creepy. Okay, let's use the light bulb here. Envelope. I need to put the photographic plate in a suitable place to work. A camera tripod? No. The image has faded out. I'm lost. I thought I need something on which to apply the liquid. Nope. Well, I thought I made progress. Chemicals. Guess I still need a glass plate. Yeah, I'm just wondering how I can get the face turned up right. I figured I'd be able to move this thing up and down, but I can't. Guess I'm back at the drawing board again. The greenhouse. I mean, if I could have gotten like a glass pane or something from here. Maybe I should just look on my own a little bit longer and come back if I find anything exciting. Because I don't want to spend the entire time on the video wandering around. I have a feeling that what I have to do is in here. Copper basin, copper drain. Oh. What? Inside the envelope there's a glass plate, one side covered with an opaque substance. I placed it in the basin. Let's leave this recipe. Collodion is... Maybe... To develop a positive image, about 1 ounce of vitriol spirit solution and only then adding 5 or 6 drops of the cyanide acid. So let's try putting it here. The oil has caused a strong acidic reaction. Then adding a few drops of cyanide. Then rinse the plate. An image is appearing on the plate. It's a photograph of Anthony and Alexandra. And that's not creepy at all. So... the light bulb exploded. Image is back in the frame. Good. The sink now has a dark stain on its surface. Well, I'm not adding in more. Alexandra, do you recognize this photograph? Take a look. It is you and our old friend Anthony, and there's someone else blurred in the background. Who is the third figure? Does he mean something to you? Wait, what? The bird awaits. A piece of a clockwork hand? Okay. Oh, let's get it. So we have this well-crafted grandfather clock, but seems to be out of order. One of the hands is missing. Well, it's not. Only need to set the clock to the correct time, which was, what, 6:30? I need to set this clock to 6:30. So it's going to have to be on 3:30. I think. I can't remember. The face of the clock has been turned. I need to find that page. Nope. Bird of Weights. What was it? Internal time clock. Make sure that all of the sculptures in the house are turned towards the wall. Nope. Wait. Now I remember. It's up here. Yeah, I haven't been able to record as much as I would like because we've been having work done on the roof. So I don't want to have that banging coming through. The cuckoo clock. 6:15 in the afternoon. I was close. So if it's 6:15, the sound came from upstairs. Yes, got it. The bird. Xylotho. The bird has burst out of the stroke. Now its beak is open. Okay. There was a key inside the bird. Wait, a lock? In the basement. The basement is where the shovel is. Making progress. The crows. Mold and dust cover the portrait, making the subject indistinguishable. This piece of fine furniture has several drawers. There are remains of a Roman mosaic behind the wall. I can't distinguish anything clearly. An ancient statue in poor condition. Old ruins. It seems that they were part of the Roman settlement. Oh, a new room. A book written in a language unknown to me. There's a scrawled annotation written in English on one of the margins. This and no other is the function of the serum we manufactured at the boarding school when we were young. It is something that we didn't understand at the time. To accompany the mind to the proscenium of the big theater, and there, help us look behind the curtain that separates the world of men from the land of truth. To look, I say, if anything, to apprehend an image of what lives there, just that. Will the hoopoe allow us to raise the curtain enough to walk off the stage and go beyond? A huge cage full of leftovers and dirt. Animals have been captive here. Innumerable jars full of murky objects suspended in formaldehyde. Jars and test tubes, everything is soaked in chemical residues, and the air is filled with the smell of vinegar. Lovely. A bunch of dust-covered beakers with repulsive liquids. A few of them have developed fungi inside. Unlabeled bottles and equipment. Leftover stirred formaldehyde all over the place. nothing wants the cyanide. I'm a little lost. I expected a shovel to be here. Inside this one, there's a corner shovel. The camera has a large stain of mold due to the high humidity of this atmosphere. Well, I got the shovel I wanted. What could it be? I can't open it by hand. The remains of a humanoid body, but with a grotesque animal aspect. Maybe a small ape? It has a collar with some engraved words on it. Old Mike. The skeletal fingers of the creature are clutching a rolled up canvas. It's a map of the stars? It's some kind of navigation map. Several constellations are marked. Altair, Deneb, Vega. Besides the corpse, there is a paper leaf. Dear Alexandra, undoubtedly your methods are definitely stronger than mine. How do you manage to give results with such alacrity? On another note, my epiphany with the treatise of alchemy was not accidental. When examining the text closer, I have come to the conclusion that for a time, Raymundus Lully sought the same thing as we did. In his account he describes a formula that he calls hupel. Yes, the legendary bird. It closely resembles the serum with which we have worked so far, except for minor differences. It's a pity what you tell me about old Mike. I hope he will get better soon. Vide, Nike, Sion. Okay, so I need to figure out what this hoopo is. Oh god, that sounds like Alexandra. Guess Alexandra's male. That was definitely a male scream. Alexandra! He's gone. Some diary pages on the wheelchair. The paper is ripped apart, as if someone had stripped it off the book hastily. October 31st, 1891. I'm writing this in the light of my desk lamp, hoping to be able to remember it all when the birds finally sing and the sun's blessing dispels the dark shadows of the night. During the whole afternoon a strong wind hit the valley, so strong that it has cracked the larger branch of the old oak in the garden. I find it hard to get sleep during these nights, so I read a lot while accompanying the professor. I don't really know when exactly I fell asleep. I was wakened by the chill of the night, which was seeping through the open window. I looked outside and I saw him. The professor was miraculously awake. What was my joy to see him standing on the balcony, watching the valley with a true serene expression, enjoying the fresh and calm air right after this storm. I felt that a blessing had fallen upon this household, and for a moment I felt immensely happy. I stared at him for a while without saying anything, being afraid of dispelling a vision I hadn't believed possible for a long time. And then, in the midst of the silence, I heard a sound that froze me in my seat. and snatched all my calmness and such a terrible chill that I will never forget. A loud noise beside me, low-pitched as the dragging of a slab. Mr. Alexander snored. He was pleasantly sleeping in his bed. I've already made a decision. I'll leave this house. A statue is holding something. It's a lens mounted in a metal ring. A crystal? I thought I made progress. I'm making progress. I know I am. A camera tripod. That doesn't work there. Can't work that instrument. Can't use the tripod. Invoice, no, don't need you. Guess I'll go back to that alchemy place. What happened to Alexandra? That does not sound good. What was that? Yep, secret passage. There's a mountain of compacted snow? Okay. A wooden secretary desk, beautifully carved. The flip top has no knob or lock, just some strange symbols. Wait. This thing. Deneb, plus sign person, and an X. Nope. Wait. The crystal fits perfectly in the telescope. No, I think this is not the triangle that I'm looking for. Oh, the triangle. Let's see. Deneb, Altair, and Vega. Okay. Like this. Oh, I've never been good at stars. So Vega has that plus, or has that person, so it's going to have that slight slope. No? I'm just going to take a picture and actually have it on my second screen. because I don't have the memory. So using that, I can take this and Deneb there, Vega, and wait, I think it's this one. Oh, okay. Yep. The summer triangle. And then with that, the equal sign, the trident, and the U. Odd equal sign, trident, and then the U. There's a small cabinet with 2 slots for syringes. Only one of them remains. The voice again. It comes from the bottom of the pit. Alexandra! There's a chair in the middle of the room. Alexandra! Nothing. A variety of surgical instruments and some jars with chemicals in them. Oh, great. This is what you asked me to search for, is it not, Alexandra? Am I right? The last door. Xyloto. The last door? We can cross together. What should I do? I am waiting for you. Here, in the midst. It's nearby. I can hear it. What is nearby? What do you hear? I hear the beating of its wings. It knows we are afraid. I am ready. Sit down. I don't like this at all. Oh boy. Do you think that we will find any clue here about David's whereabouts? The police must have taken almost everything, but we have no other leads to pursue. Hopefully, they have overlooked something. What about this room? There's a sealed letter between this table and the wall. It looks like air Beechwood never sent it. I think it is best that you read it. Dearest Alexandra, please, you must reflect on this. We do not yet know what we are dealing with. If you were to open the door, it may stay that way. An open way for whatever lies on the other side. Vide nece siat. The last door has been opened. And now I'm in a foggy haze. well, the adventure continues in Season 2. And I guess, Menagerie, this is the end. But may as well take a look and see what some of these extras are. The morgue? Oh. You know, I think I will come back and do these extras on the next episode. Until Menagerie, ciao ciao.